Louisiana beer reviews. We're doing a beer from Abita Brewing Company of Abita Springs, Louisiana. And this is their French Toast Stout.
And this brewery is approximately 40 to 45 miles from us. And if you go into restaurants or bars, they will sell this to you at the import price.
Yeah, but I bought it at the retail price of...
This was like $12.99, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think I paid that much. I think it was $11.99.
All right.
It wasn't cheap though.
So this is coming in like $2 a bottle. And this thing came off like it was a screw top. That's weird.
Let me see.
They had problems in the
They
past.
damaged it.
They used to they had all theirs were screw tops in the past, and they had problems with it keeping seated or sealed for some reason. So they said, well, we're gonna go away from that and I'm gonna go to old school pop tops.
Because when I first started doing beer reviews on the internet, all the Abita beers were screw caps.
Yep.
And Shiner's still screw caps.
I just said that.
I know, but I didn't know why they had changed it. I just thought they wanted to be fancy, you know.
No. So this is a stout.
8%.
Looking like a nut brown ale.
Bitterness is 20.
These companies, man, they just don't cure the beers anymore like they used to.
Now I'm going to read the description. It says, ale with natural flavors. It says creamy notes of maple syrup, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg.
So is MSG a natural flavor?
Well, I think so because it comes from like seaweed. I think it comes from seaweed. Okay.
Right.
No, really, I think a Japanese scientist discovered MSG and it comes from seaweed. All right, brewed and bottled by Abita, 8% alcohol. Okay, anyway, you never had it.
Nope. I've seen it all over the place. So, with that said, let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Smelling like... Wow, you really got to search for the French toast smelling this. Which, me, it would be like an eggy, kind of syrupy thing going on, a little bread. Bread you're going to get from the beer anyway.
Yeah, I like to put those pancake syrup on French toast. I almost never eat French toast, though. In my life, I probably eat it once a year.
Oh, you put the Aunt Your Mama syrup on it. Remember we get it when we were kids? It would come in a glass bottle. And remember the commercials? Aunt Your Mama bottle would be dancing all over the place.
Oh, you thinking of Miss Buttersworth?
Oh, okay. It was Miss Buttersworth.
I used to be fascinated by that bottle.
Jeez. The dancing bottle. Kind of like dun 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 dun.
And then she would like, come hug Mrs. Butterworth. So I'd be like, oh, that bottle is so lovable. Tastes like a stout.
Tastes like a stout with
Flavors.
pancake syrup in it.
Yeah. I think it tastes like country kitchen pancake syrup. Country kitchen. Which
That's exactly what this is. It's a stout with pancake syrup in it. Thank you, Abita. Man, it's coating my whole tongue like you just ate sugar.
One good thing about this, you would never get drunk drinking too many because you could never drink too many.
You can't. This stuff is so sweet. It's literally pancake syrup.
You might throw up drinking too many, but you won't get drunk.
This has got to be one of the sweetest beers I've ever had in my life.
High, medium body, sweet. Finish is kind of semi-dry though. But
It tastes like Turbo Dog with pancake syrup in it. That's exactly what this tastes like.
Now you know Turbo Dog's only 6%.
And what's this?
8.
Oh. Jeez. So you fermented Turbo Dog a little longer. Okay. It tastes like Turbo Dog with pancake syrup in it. And if any of you local viewers out there know what I'm talking about, get yourself a Turbo Dog and put it up against this. Tastes like sweet turbo dog.
Would that be weird if you went on a brewery tour of Abita and you saw them dumping country kitchen pancake syrup in the beer? What are you doing? All right.
Some of them, that's how they do it.
But no, I think they're actually adding what they said, the vanilla, the cinnamon.
Well, I told you that time I was talking to an inebriated brewmaster,
Nutmeg.
and he told me they put red hots in there.
Oh, they told us that at the Jack Daniels brewery, distillery tour. We were at Jack Daniels. The guy was like, you know how we make the Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire? And I was like, no. He said, we just dump red hots in it and let it soak. I was like, okay. It's a good shortcut.
You know how I make cherry bombs? I go and buy real cherries and take whatever whiskey I want and put it over it and let it sit for a year in the refrigerator. And that's how I make cherry bombs.
Well, get some Canadian whiskey and dump a bunch of red hots in it, and maybe you'll have like Fireball.
Right. You just make your own stuff. You don't have to go out and special buy anything.
All right, well, anyway.
'Cause all the makers are letting us know how to do it.
All right, anyway, so we got our nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla, and our stout, and it's sweet.
Yeah.
How would you score this?
Nah. I don't know. It's a special series.
Yeah, it's just
I feel like, you know, like you couldn't decide what color label to put on. You got 3 different labels, each with a different color, that you couldn't figure this out. So with that said, Turbo Dog with pancake syrup in it, I'm gonna give this a C minus, really. I'm not that impressed with this. It's just alcohol, nut brown ale with pancake syrup in it. All those notes you get off of pancake syrup is what I'm tasting this. I'm not tasting any French toast at all.
Hey, if Abita people, look, I'm not part of this, so don't.
I don't
This is
care.
not
I'm drinking this, and as a public service to the beer community out there, I'm just letting y'all know. If you like pancake syrup and a nut brown ale that somebody's calling a stout, go ahead and get it. Go ahead. Spend the extra money. Go ahead.
In my case, I'm gonna stay on y'all's good side because I like it, and it does not taste like French toast. I'll admit that, but it does taste like a lot of flavorings. All right, so
What flavorings does it taste like?
vanilla, nutmeg, and cinnamon.
And where do those flavors come from?
I don't know.
Pancake syrup.
Wholesalers who sell vanilla, nutmeg, and cinnamon flavoring.
I didn't detect any nutmeg in there. I noticed vanilla and pancake syrup.
Maybe. Anyway, I like it, and I think it's an A beer, but you know, I always give everything an A because you accuse me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 93. I like it. I don't exactly totally love it, but I do love it, and I don't think it's possible to really make a beer that tastes like
In
French
the
toast.
Sam Hill, can you give something a 93, a high grade, and you say, I like it, but I don't really like it, but you're going to give it a 93?
Or if I really liked it, I'd give it a 98 if I was adoring it. But I like it. Now, how do you think this compares to their chocolate d'auberge cake stout?
I didn't have that one.
That tasted like kind of like a d'auberge cake, you know, like full of sugar.
No, I'm not liking these things. So we're gonna have to get past all this.
All these IPA.
We wasted a lot of time today on beers that don't need to be reviewed.
All these stouts are on the market, and they are full of sugar and chocolate and other bakery flavors, right? Pastry flavors. And don't you, when you drink beer, don't you?
Because we need to move on to another beer.
When you drink beer, don't you want to have it tasting like donuts and junk like that? All right, anyway. So, thanks.
Enough bad beers for the day, kids. We're going to move forth in these reviews and do really good beers.
Okay, thanks for tolerating these videos.
Because my lounge is coming up next.